Welcome to my channel. I am MBS second year student from Telangana. So today we are going to discuss about lacrimal apparatus. Lacrimal apparatus consists of lacrimal gland, ducts of lacrimal gland, conjunctival sac, lacrimal puncta, lacrimal canaliculi, lacrimal sac and nasolacrimal duct. First let's know about the lacrimal gland. Lacrimal gland has two parts. Actually this is the lacrimal gland, and lacrimal gland has two parts. This is the orbital part and this is the palpebral part. These two parts are separated by the levator palpebrae superioris muscle. Okay, this is the bigger part and this is the smaller part, and this palpebral part is situated below the levator palpebrae superioris. Now from the orbital part and the palpebral part there arises some ducts. These are known as ducts of the lacrimal gland. From the orbital part we get 4 to 5 ducts of the lacrimal gland, and from the palpebral we get 6 to 8 lacrimal ducts which open into the superior fornix of the conjunctival sac. What is the superior fornix of the conjunctival sac? Let's see. As you can see here, can you see? See this red one. This is the red one. This red one is the superior fornix of conjunctival sac, and this is the inferior fornix of the conjunctival sac. And here the lacrimal gland opens. Okay, now the lacrimal, what does lacrimal gland secrete? The lacrimal gland will secrete lacrimal fluid. So the lacrimal fluid from the lacrimal gland will pass from the ducts of the lacrimal gland and opens into the superior fornix of the conjunctiva. What does it do? It flushes the cornea and it flushes the conjunctiva, it nourishes the cornea, keeps the cornea moist, and it prevents the infections. Okay, and as you can see, this is the conjunctival sac. This conjunctival sac is present between, as you can see, this green one is the palpebral conjunctiva and this yellow one is bulbar conjunctiva. Actually we have two conjunctivas, that is bulbar conjunctiva and palpebral conjunctiva. So the space between, potential space between these two is known as conjunctival sac. Okay, the fluid, the lacrimal fluid from the ducts of the lacrimal gland, it opens into the conjunctival sac. From the conjunctival sac it will pass into the lacrimal puncta. What is lacrimal puncta actually? That's the smallest openings on the eyelids which connect to the lacrimal canaliculi. As you can see, these are the smallest openings which connects the lacrimal canaliculi. See, this is the lacrimal canaliculi, two lacrimal canaliculi and the two lacrimal puncta, as you can see here. What it will do, the lacrimal fluid, excess lacrimal fluid will pass via this into the lacrimal canaliculi. What are these lacrimal canaliculi? As they are in two in numbers. This is the superior lacrimal canaliculi and this is the inferior lacrimal canaliculi. What is due first? That's what is the course? The lacrimal canaliculi first moves upward and then it moves downward, and this inferior lacrimal canaliculi first moves downwards and this move into upward. They may separately open into lacrimal sac, or they directly open into, both togetherly open into a lacrimal sac. If they togetherly open into a lacrimal sac, a swelling will be present here. This is known as ampulla. Okay, they'll open into the lacrimal sac actually. Okay, and that lacrimal sac we have, this is the lacrimal nasolacrimal duct which here opens into the nose, and we have here an valve which prevents it lacrimal fluid to pass into the nose. That's the valve of the Hessner. Okay, see, I got a little diagram so you can clearly know it. See, as we can see here, this is the lacrimal gland. Okay, and this is the levator palpebrae superioris muscle, and you can see here this is lacrimal sac and this is a nasolacrimal duct, and here you can see this one, let's remove this, and here we can see what are these things. These two are lacrimal canaliculi actually. Okay, now let's see what lacrimal sac here. See, what is lacrimal sac? It's the upper dilated end of the nasolacrimal duct. It's an upper dilated end in the nasolacrimal duct. It is present in the, actually this is present in the lacrimal groove which is covered by the lacrimal fascia. Okay, it has three parts actually: fundus, body and the neck. Okay, fundus, body and the neck. And we can see here, like it has some relations, lacrimal sac. If we take a section, so we can see here anteriorly. So here I'm going to show you. See, as you can see anteriorly, you can see this medial palpebral ligament. Anteriorly, medial palpebral ligament. And posteriorly you can see here, backwards you can see lacrimal part of the orbicularis oris oculi, sorry, lacrimal part of the orbicularis oculi. That's a posterior relation. And lateral relations, we can see lacrimal fascia and venous plexus. And medially we can see arterial plexus and lacrimal globe, in which this lacrimal sac and nasolacrimal duct are present. What is now? Let's read about nasolacrimal duct. It is a membranous canal which is 18 mm long. Okay, which is opens into the nose, and which it has a valve which prevents the nasal lacrimal fluid to pass here. That is the valve of the Hessner. Okay, now let's see the arterial supply of the lacrimal gland. Actually, lacrimal gland arterial supply, it is supplied by the lacrimal branch of the ophthalmic artery. So here I'm going to show you. Let's remove this bone. As you can see here, this lacrimal artery, which is the branch of the ophthalmic artery. As you can see here, as I remove this, see this artery, ophthalmic artery. It is a branch of the lacrimal branch of the ophthalmic artery. And venous ophthalmic vein, directly we can write, or we can write lacrimal vein, which is a further branch of the ophthalmic vein. Okay, now supply, it can be by three types: sympathetic, parasympathetic and sensory. Lacrimal nerve will supply, which is the ophthalmic division of the trigeminal nerve. And here we can see two pathways, sympathetic and parasympathetic pathways, and I'm going to show you. Yeah, a second. Yeah, hope you can see it. You can see it. See, what sympathetic pathway? It is parts by lacrimetal nucleus, nervus intermedius, geniculate ganglion, greater petrosal nerve, pterygopalatine ganglion, zygomatic nerve, zygomatic-temporal nerve, lacrimal nerve and lacrimal. I'm going to show you here. See, this is the lacrimetal nucleus or superior salivatory nucleus. Here it passes via nervus intermedius, and it passes through the greater, actually geniculate ganglion, and we can see here it passes via greater petrosal nerve. Sorry, here you can see lacrimetal nucleus, and here we can see passes through greater petrosal nerve, and here we can see it relays in the pterygopalatine ganglion, and here you can see it is a zygomatic nerve, zygomatic-temporal nerve, and it branches again, it gives us a lacrimal nerve, and it supplies the lacrimal gland. What is parasympathetic supply? See, here we can see T1 spinal segment and passes to the superior cervical sympathetic ganglion. From here it surrounds the internal carotid artery. See, we can see here it loops the internal carotid artery. From there it passes as a deep petrosal nerve, as you can see here, and here it passes into the pterygopalatine ganglion, and from the pterygopalatine ganglion again it passes to the zygomatic nerve, zygomatic-temporal nerve, lacrimal nerve, and it passes into the lacrimal gland as a parasympathetic supply. And we have a clinical condition known as epiphora, which is the overflow of the tears from the conjunctival sac. Yeah, if you want this app, I can give you. I will give you the link. It's free. It's the mock version, actually, mock APK. You can directly download from the Chrome, or else you can message me in Telegram. I will pin the Telegram in the descriptions. Okay, thank you. If you like, you can like the video and you can share. Thank you.